What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my review of the F801, and it comes in my favorite color, red. And this is the quad here. And this is a nice flying quad. It's a really nice flyer. It's very stable. This thing holds a very stable hover, and it looks a lot like the Lishi Toys L6039. So very familiar in design. I don't know which company had this design first, but they look very similar. But this is a little larger than the 6039. Let me grab the 6039. Okay, so this is the L6039. So as you can see, a size comparison, this thing is larger than the 6039. The 6039 is a smaller. This is a larger version of the 6039, and it actually replaces the 6039 sort of. It has all the same features. It has some extra features too. This has headless mode, and it has a fly back mode that's supposed to be helpful, but it's not very helpful. And it comes with this transmitter here, a pretty nice transmitter. I prefer the transmitter on the L6039, but this is a really nice flying quadcopter though. It actually has a better yaw rate than the L6039, so that's the only reason that I would recommend this over the L6039. So this in fact will replace my L6039 basically in recommendation. And actually my L6039 just tried to commit suicide when I was flying them, comparing them once, but you guys will see that that's in another video. It crashed. I had a brutal crash with it when comparing it with this. But anyhow, this quadcopter here flips well. It flips kind of slow though. The L6039 flips a little faster than this, but this flips nice as well, but it flips a little slow. It sort of rises a little bit and then just turns over kind of slow, but it recovers really well when it flips. The yaw rate is fast enough to do tight funnels with it. You can spin around almost on one motor pod with it. You can't do that with the L6039. This comes in an array of different colors. It comes in yellow, green, and this red here. There's a blue, I believe, as well. Pretty nice quadcopter and options. Only thing the problem that I had with this quadcopter is the battery bay. They put the battery bay on the front, so I get screwed up a lot of times with remembering orientation at takeoff. Only at takeoff though. I'll sit it down and I'll see the battery bay and think that that's the back automatically, and that ends up being the front. So I'll take off wrong, or fly in the wrong direction before I realize, oh yeah, it's the battery bay is on the front. And it doesn't help much that the lights on the front are red and the lights on the back are blue. So it seems like they were unsure about which direction was going to be the front on this thing. It has the light right here on the back. This light is actually the back. The props are all one color, but I guess that's because it's probably they're competing with the Cyma X5C. This does come in a camera version, but I got the camera-less version, so no camera with mine. It comes with a 600 milliamp hour battery. Here it has this type of connector here. I think that's called a JST connector. I'm not sure. The transmitter it's nice. I guess it's the PlayStation style transmitter, Xbox style, or whatever, and video game type of transmitter. This button here. This button actually changes the rates. It's only dual rates, and this button here is for flipping, but if you hold this button here, down for about 3 seconds, it goes into headless mode, and this one on this side, it just flies back to you. But it actually doesn't fly back to you, it flies backwards to whichever direction that it's facing. So really not a good feature. I don't understand why they put that on there and what will be the implementation of that. I don't understand what it's for. So when you're flying this quad, if you just hold this button down, it'll just fly backwards with whatever direction it's facing. So I don't see how that's helpful at all. The headless mode is a little it's not really reliable, the headless mode. I don't like headless mode anyhow. I think the headless mode is not a good feature for quadcopters that are going to be ideal for beginners. This is a nice beginner quadcopter because of the stability and the beginner's mode. I think coupled with the prop guards, I think it'd be a nice quad for a beginner. Intermediate flyers as well as expert flyers, because this does have a nice yaw rate and a nice pitch, so you can get flying fast with this thing. It is a really fast quadcopter. And oh yeah, back to the transmitter. The trim buttons are kind of odd. They're spaced along here, which takes some getting used to. But yeah, the buttons also, the sticks also click in, but they're related to the camera version, and I don't have the camera, but I know one side is for recording and one side is to take a picture. So oh yeah, it takes AAA batteries, 4 of them, and that's all there really is to say about the quad itself. It comes with an extra set of spare props, a screwdriver, and the instructions manual is in legible English. And so let's go check this thing out in flight. Okay, so this is the indoor flight demo of the F801, and we already have it bound to the stock transmitter. And so let's check out how this thing flies. Okay, we're on low rates now. You see it's pretty stable. That's a hands-off hover. Very stable. And this is your pitch for low rates. It's only dual rates. This is your yaw. Pretty nice yaw already. Little touchy on the throttle. So, okay, we're in high rates now. So this is your pitch in high rates. Nice pitch. And this is the yaw. Same speed of yaw. So you can do nice funnels with this yaw and pitch. So there you go, with nice funnels. Should be in headless now. Yes, we're in headless now. So headless mode works. Nope. Headless mode lost its bearing. So you can see headless mode is not really that reliable with this quad. It'll come right out of headless mode without you hitting the button or anything. It does that sometimes with this. Let's try it again. Okay, no, we're not in headless mode. It's hard to hear it, how loud this thing is. The transmitter usually beeps. Yeah, we're in headless now. So we're in headless mode here. Now let's see if we can, how long we can last before the headless mode leaves. Still in headless. Seems to be losing its bearing a little. Okay, so headless mode is still working correctly. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, let's try to return the home feature. Okay, pressing the left stick, and it just flies backwards. Let's see if we were facing this direction. So it just flies backwards. It doesn't, it's just it should be a just fly backwards feature, because whatever direction the quad is facing, it would just fly backwards. Not really helpful in any way. I don't see how that would be helpful at all. So a nice funnel there. Okay, let's check out the flips. And there's a flip there. Kind of slow on the flips, but it does them well. Let's try that again, side flip. So nice flips, not really fast, so you don't want to try to do double flips with this or anything. The trick where you cut the throttle, you don't want to do that with this because it flips kind of slow. I wouldn't try it. So pretty awesome flyer. This is maybe a step up above the L6039, but not by much. Just the yards faster. So that makes it a little better. So that's all there really is to show. Here's a nice LVC warning, but it'll be a pretty long video if I show you guys the LVC warning. But you can see it in one of my other flight videos. So that's it. The HT F801. Thanks for watching. Okay, so let's check out the headless mode. Okay, we're in headless now, I believe. Nope, not in headless yet. Let's see, you pull down this button here. Still confusing for me. I don't know why they put the light on the back and they put the battery bay on the front. And the red and the blue lights are switched around too. Okay, let's check out its headless mode. Okay, we're in headless now. Well, looks like he wasn't in headless.